Today, John Lennox and Peter Singer answer the question of who am I and why I am here. Let's watch the video and I'll come back to summarize the concepts later after this.
A child asks you the age-old question, who am I and why am I here? What is your response?
Well, if the child asks, who am I think I can answer that question quite well. I can say, you are an animal of the primate, or a mammal, you're a primate, and you're of the species Homo sapien. And I can say we know a lot about beings like you and how they come into existence, what's their nature. There's still a lot more that we can find out and hopefully will find out in generations to come, but we know a good deal about who you are. But the question, why am I here, or why am I here, is at least potentially a mistaken question if it seeks a purpose for your being here. If it seeks an explanation, then of course the explanation is essentially Darwin's theory of evolution. And let me just say, because I remember I wanted to respond to something John said but didn't, that is that I think we can assume that somehow in the primeval soup we got collections of molecules that became self-replicating. And I don't think we need any miraculous or mysterious views about how life gets going. But from that point, we have evolution which leads us to be here. But if we think, is there a purpose to my existence? The purpose is only the purposes that we give ourselves. We are purposive beings, so we can say, I want my purpose to be whatever whatever we decide it might be. But is there some ultimate reason why am I here? No, there just isn't, and it's a mistake to ask that question.
Well, not surprisingly, I don't think it's a mistake to ask that question. You've got immense faith of the wrong kind, Peter, in the primeval soup, but that's another matter. If I'm asked that question, of course, we can describe various things about a child and its relationship to the world, but I think one of the most thrilling things is this, that child is of infinite value because it bears the image of its creator. And I think one of the most moving things that's stated in the whole of the Bible comes near the end of it in the book of Revelation, where there is a scene in heaven, in which I believe, where God is being praised as creator. And one of the elements in that praise is this, that the whole of heaven, so to speak, is praising God and saying about human beings, because of your will they were and were created. Now that's rather ancient English, so let me put it into contemporary English. One of the things that makes my life meaningful, and the child to who asked the question, is that I do believe, ladies and gentlemen, that I exist because God wanted me to be. And it's that fills my life with meaning that I cannot begin to describe. To have a relationship with the Creator that invented the atom, that invented all the colors, and no scientist can think of a new one really, that thought of the human brain. That is an exciting and a thrilling thing. And to think that I, with all my imperfections, inadequacies, and failures, that God could want me to be, that is the thing that gives me a tremendous value. And I would want to explain that, amongst other things, to any child, and indeed any person in the world.
Okay, so that is the video clip, and I'll just be elaborating it and hopefully break it down in an easy way that you are able to understand what they're actually saying. So if you like videos like this, don't forget to like, share, subscribe so that I know that you like this video. And if you could help me like and actually comment on the video if you're a Christian, that would be helpful, because atheists have been leaving me dislikes on my videos. So the main point of this video talks about who am I and why I am here. And Peter Singer says he's a Homo sapien, and he gives himself meaning. And inherently, he believes it is a mistake to ask if there's any meaning in life for him. But Christianity, I believe, this is my personal comment, is that I believe that Christianity can say everything that the atheists say, in a sense that we can still claim that we are Homo sapiens, because it's still scientifically correct, and we do not subscribe to the fact that science and Christianity contradict. We can say we are Homo sapiens, but we can also say that we are created in the image of God. You can say these two things. So it's an add-on to what atheism says, according to Who Am I. But why I am here can also be added in, because in a way we can say that why am I here is because God created us and God has given us meaning. But we can also say that God gave us meaning to choose certain things that we can do in life. We have the free will to choose certain things. Therefore, it is not very different about what John Lennox is saying. I think Christianity is like an add-on to atheism, because atheism cannot solve the basic problem of meaning, because there is no meaning inherently. If you watch the video before this, that I talk about, atheism believes in the premise that everything is and therefore it just is. There's no inherent meaning to that. Atheism doesn't solve any problem, but yes, dances around issues only. It does not attempt to answer, it just say questions should not and cannot be answered. But Christianity says that we can answer these questions even though we don't have the mind of God. We can still take a stab at these questions to give them good answers and answer them. But atheism just says that these questions are mistakes and we shouldn't ask them. So in actual fact, I believe that Christianity can sort of answer more questions than what atheism can. So if you like this video and you believe these video clips are actually helpful in learning about apologetics, please subscribe, like, share the video, hit the notification bell button below, and I'll see you in the next video.